with the eRacing XFINITY series at Daytona.
And qualifying just wrapped up. There's a mess up in here for qualifying. Just a mess, but we're good. Nobody really got in the 43s, I don't think. I think we're all in the 44s. 5 laps, not a lot you can do here at Daytona, qualifying wise. And nobody wants to be the leader when you're qualifying at Daytona. Everybody wants to sniff that air. Everybody wants to get that piece of the draft. Um, and yeah, so it took us. People were playing "Don't Let Me Be the Leader,"
Hmm.
and that's how qualifying went. So
I gotcha. And that was the
no, I'm gonna give you
chief
guys a minute. Me and
broadcaster
Paul just
here.
started up the broadcast.
We got the chief broadcaster here with Niner and myself, P. Gonzalez, Mr. Paul Gonzalez, um, filling in for tonight. I don't know who else do you have broadcasting usually.
We're gonna have a slew of. So we got DB to best on the pole, and I'm gonna be starting outside of them. We're
Okay.
gonna give these guys about 2 minutes, let them get drinks and stuff, and then we'll start up. Okay, guys?
Sounds like a plan. All right. So 1 and 2, you and Dan, both guys, two guys named Dan on first and second for tonight's race. Oh man, how are you feeling about the race tonight, Niner?
I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm starting in the outside lane, which is my favorite spot to be at Daytona. I love the outside lane.
Okay. Is that where you feel more comfortable and have the best feel of the track?
Um, yeah, absolutely. Um, the outside lane to me, after if you keep people. So just by the way, we were talking. Now they're talking in the lobby. There's six Dans in this race tonight. Daniel's Dans in this race tonight. So
That's what I call about a buffet right there.
this is a Dan racing league right here.
Can't get
Um,
enough of them Dans.
it's a Dan good night. Um,
That was the corniest joke I think that will be said all night, ladies and
some
gentlemen.
people tell
Already.
dad jokes. We tell Dan jokes. All right.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get over that stage soon
Yep. All
enough. I
right. So
hope so.
give me just a minute.
Oh,
Set. I'm setting up the lobby. It's gonna be a 60-lap race, 3 stages,
3 stages,
50%,
60
3 times
laps.
wear with stages on.
He just said a lot of shit. I don't know what that means.
So 3 stages. There's 3 races.
Right.
It's about 20, probably about 20 laps, 20 laps, and 20 laps. I would think.
How many
Give
minutes
me
are we
just a
talking
second.
here? All right.
I need to talk with them for just a second, and I'll be right back.
All right, brother. And that is Niner Dan. Gonna go make some moves over there in the lobby. And while we sit here and wait, fortunately we can't show you anything. Um, this has been discussed before. Fortunately, gonna get their shit together, and you can't even broadcast a race or watch a race.
Hey, we're gonna send you an invite, but do not accept it until I tell you can. Okay, Paul?
Yep, yep. And
All right.
you see
Thanks,
here,
Paul.
ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the things I'm talking about. The game could not get correct. You gotta wait to be able to not race or just watch a race, your buddy's race. Maybe for the next NASCAR game. Hopefully they'll fix something about that. Actually think about, the leagues that drive this game and make things happen. You know what's really cool, about tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We got eRacing live at Daytona. With Daytona currently on live TV this February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. Currently watching Ross Chastain. 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 Alright. Don't really know how this new qualifying works, but All right. Johnson. Is that Jimmy Johnson? Ross Chastain with a sixth place quality. I'm trying to take in as much NASCAR as I can, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get myself affiliated as much as possible. And now you have the 22 of Joey Logano.
All right, Paul, don't accept that yet, okay?
You got it, bud.
All right, we are. I'll let you know when the screen flips, okay?
You got it. Now, I don't know if I can broadcast live events
Why?
on a stream. Can I tell the
Yeah.
crowd? All right, so we have Joey Logano with the second place quali in Daytona, real life Daytona right now currently. That was pretty fast. He was only a couple hundredths off. Damn, they're just doing back-to-back qualifying in real life, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, they do single lap qualifying.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go mute for just probably the first 4 or 5 laps. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm good. I'll stick with you. I'm
All
have them
right.
muted.
This guy, Eric Jones, way behind.
Driving the Kings 43.
Yeah, dude, he is way behind that bubble spot.
All right, Paul, you can join.
All right.
And then whenever you get in the lobby, press options.
You got it.
All right, so we're a little bit ahead of Paul. We're already loaded into the track. We just have to wait to get loaded in before he can join. And we are going green now. DB's going to be in my inside. I'm running in that purple Halloween car on the outside.
All right. Joining now, fortunately. A little bit behind. Fortunately, I can't broadcast right now, guys, but from the sound of it, it sounds like... Oh my
Yeah, the
god, and I
inside.
just joined into a car just flying in the air, number 16. I don't know if that was a glitch or not, but holy hell.
It might have been. I don't see anybody wrecking here.
All right, so let's see who we
All right,
got out in
so we have
front right
14.
now.
We have 14 laps in this one. We have 14 laps in this race, and we get about that in gas. So we're not going to have to pit this first stage, as long
Okay.
as everybody's got something good on them. We're going to stay in this single file line here because they like, to play the accordion. Uh, let off the gas, hit the gas. Let off the gas, hit the gas.
No, I
So
hear
everybody's
ya.
trying to stay. Everybody's trying to stay in this single file draft right here, just to log some laps because I mean it's a 60 lap race, which is a lot here at Daytona.
And I mean, the amounts of just, line following and concentration to follow that line that's just crazy. I mean,
Oh
you
yeah, you
gotta
jumped
have
in practice
guys.
with us earlier. I mean, what was practice like for you? And we only had 10 cars out there. It was nuts, right?
No, man, it's just something that I don't know. I don't understand the real concept of it. Truly, like I get it. You are working together, even though you're not in the same team, but you understand that doing that will bring you out to the front position or catch people in front of you, and it's just wild that you have different teams actually having to do that. But it definitely is intense. And broadcasting is a lot cooler when you have a bunch of guys in a single file line and anything can happen at any moment
Yeah. So
situation.
are you riding with DB?
Yeah, I'm currently in riding with first place, right? If I'm not
All right.
mistaken.
So you should ride. You should ride in the back and see the line like from someone in the back instead of riding it with DB because you're not gonna see much with DB.
Oh yeah, dude, that's like a train right there, man. That's a this looks like some Mad Max stuff right here. Just a train of NASCARs just coming your way. That's some that is some cool stuff right there. All right, so we're gonna move up the field. I mean, everything is pretty neat. I mean, I've not seen anything that looks mischievous. Any wrongdoing. Everyone's clean so far. So how many laps is the first if is the
It was
first go around?
14. It was
14.
14, and we have 9 to go.
9 to go. All right. And I mean, we still got DB out in
In
front.
about 5 laps, you'll see these guys start jumping to the outside. I mean, if DK would work with me here in this 18 car, I would go to
Yeah.
the outside, and hopefully somebody would go to our inside and get us, and help us,
I mean, I'm just
or
trying to
jump from
figure
the
out.
inside out there and help us. But nobody's going to leave that inside lane until about 2 or 3 to go.
All right. So we are now at 8 laps to go. And
Oh, my bad.
we.
This. Now we have 9 laps to go. I'm my bad. I thought
Oh,
I was
now
doing
you have
something
9
else.
laps. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. So 9 laps to go. We still have DB
And
the best.
I'm maybe 3/4 throttle.
Okay.
If anything, I have not yet to go full throttle in
And
this
what's the
drag.
reason that you're doing that?
Because if I'm full throttle, I'd run through the field.
Okay. So you're just trying to stay in the pack until you have that right moment to attack.
Yeah, well, if you stay 3/4 throttle like that, you save a lot of fuel, especially being the car in the back. So when it comes down to something like DB is leading all these laps, and if it comes down to a stage where we're going to have to do a fuel strategy, the last thing you want to do is be leading because the only person not saving fuel right now is DB.
Understood. That's actually understandable. You might overtake on a non-pit while they pit situation.
So thank you. If you look at the 21 car, he's put a gap between him and the 3, or that
Right.
car in front of him,
Mhm.
because we're making a run right now. So whenever we get to this car, we're all 3 about to shoot to the outside. Right here, we're about to go to the outside coming out of this corner.
And I see that happening right now live, and the amount of technique that's going on right now. And like I said, you guys don't talk to each other like that. You guys just know what to do. And as we ride along with Niner Dan, currently in that 36 Halloween-esque, I would say.
Yeah, and the guy in front of me, Daha Jr., man, we worked well together here. He was my teammate last year in the start of FRR and at Daytona. We worked really well together.
Looking to repeat that
We,
magic
we
from
were
last
we
year.
were up in the top 3 with about 10 to go, and one of us got wrecked out of that.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen tonight, as we have Niner and his buddy up front making that move up top. Looks like we got someone blocking the way completely. Wow, we got a lot of movement now. As Niner stays up top, currently very concentrated right now. Great racing so far. And Niner going wide. See what we got going on with DK Brown. Currently that 18 car. Riding 5th place right now. And just staying on that number 4. Is that Shuttle Tight? Scuttle Tight. What? All right. I'm going to pretend I know what that says. Scuttle Tight. Yep. MJ Brass behind the leading car of DB the Best. The High Point car, 98. In Town at 11th. And at 51. Third place. Fourth place. Scuttle Tight in that 4. Duhar 18. And who do you think right now has the best, best look in for the season coming up?
Probably either DB or MJ Brass.
Okay. Those are the top contenders of the season. Let's see who else we got.
Yeah, I got in the wall and got shuffled out of the draft, so I'm going to drop like a rock here. We got about three or four to go.
3 to 4 to go. You heard it here first. With MJ Brass still on second. And are we gonna have a move by the 4th place to Har Scuttle Tight? Looks like no, he got back into position. With DB, I mean, just leading every lap so far.
Well, I can tell you, the 4 car wants to make a move.
No, I see it.
All I keep hearing is that the 4 car wants to make a move really, really bad.
Oh, we got someone going down the inside. Can you cross those yellow lines?
You can't pass under it, but you can go under it.
Okay, and we got the 4 car making his move on the outside, trying to work his way on the outside. No, he comes back into line.
And nobody went with him. From what I can see from back here, I'm starting to not be able to see him going around the corners. With them hooked up like that, I'm running 189. They're running 205.
Okay, I got you. No, that definitely makes a big difference there.
When I'm on the straights, I'm running like 200. They're running like 218.
Okay, no, that definitely makes a difference there. And that 4 car just falling behind there, lost that momentum when he tried going out the outside. And we got the 4 car and the 18 car working together right next to DB side by side. We have 2 rows of cars coming.
To the lead.
Oh my gosh, the 4 car in the lead currently. What a move. And I've been saying it, ladies and gentlemen.
Right here.
This is it for the checkered flag. What a move.
Daha Jr. in the 4.
Daha Jr. coming in on top.
And Daha with the win in the stage.
Wow, what a move.
Daha joined the league 2 minutes before the race started.
And what a great addition to the league, if I may add. I mean, where'd you guys find this guy, on Craigslist or something? Cause damn.
Dude, Daha, that was badass, dude. Good job.
Good job, Daha Jr., man. I don't know who you are, but great racing. What a move. I've been saying, and I was saying, anybody can replay it back.
DB got the win, bro.
No kidding.
Gave it to DB.
No kidding. I want a VAR. I want to challenge it. I want to challenge that.
I want to throw the challenge flag on that finish. Holy shit.
There's no way, because
Paul says he needs to have a replay of that in the booth, because he doesn't think that it's correct.
We need to send that to New York. A little Super Bowl NFL football reference there for you folks who are currently watching and did watch the Super Bowl. And don't tell me you didn't, because I know you all did. All right, so we got DB running 3rd. Green flag. And they're off with the 21 in front. Condemned Client with the 20 of
who
DB
used
on his
he used
tail.
pit strategy. He
He
took
used
two
pit strategy.
tires.
Okay.
Yeah, so he took 2 tires to get up there, which you can do here.
We have In It
Some of
Town.
us will elect to
In
do
Out.
it in the second stage. Some of us will wait until stage 3 to do 2 tires.
I mean, you gotta, know what you're doing here. If you're gonna be racing in this league, you definitely gotta play your cards right. And we have the 4-car Scuttle Tight coming back into third place, overtaking In Out Town. Straight down the inside of Daytona, and looks like Scuttle wants to keep making moves with the 98 car coming in right behind him with the 16, and looks like Scuttle is going to make that move on the outside, and we have contact with the 51 car. Oh my goodness, he's just taking out everybody in the field behind him.
Yeah, caution's out. Race to the line.
Caution is out. We have the 11 car
We
just going
race to the line.
everywhere. Oh man, there's a lot of action, and still in the front with the 4 and the. Oh man, only if this worked better. And DB the best. I'm sorry everybody watching currently.
It's okay, man. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly new to this, and I'm just still trying to get the camera angles and everything worked out. But damn, what the hell is going on? Are we still green there, Niner?
Yeah, so we're green until we get to the line. Now that we're at the line, everybody will back off.
Okay.
All right, so I'm sixth.
All right. So can you tell me the current lineup right now of
Um,
positions?
I can tell you Mike's fourth, Jasty's fifth. I'm sixth. King C. Dot seventh, and Inlet's eighth.
All right. In third place we
Inletown.
have DB. In front of him we have. In front of DB, we have. Damn it, cameras.
And then Condemned Client.
Condemned Client in first place with that 4-car. Or no, Dahar in second place. Yeah, the 4-car.
And then Duha's in that 4-car.
And DB in third with MJ Bros
So the
behind
pits
him.
are open right here. Some people are going to elect to pit. Some people are going to stay on the track.
What are you looking to do here strategy-wise as we have 3 cars looking like they're about to go into the pits?
Nope, looks like I stayed out. Looks like everybody's staying out.
Looks like everybody but the folks
That wrecked.
that wrecked, unfortunately. So with a pit stop being a little bit longer than an F1 pit stop
Yeah,
that
pit
I
stops are
come
about
from.
15 seconds.
Okay. And you are currently riding in 6th place.
Sixth.
How do you feel about the restart, man?
Um, I've got. Is that the 98 car in front of me?
That is, give me 1 second. The 98, yes, sir.
No, just the front. Just the front gets it. Mike, get up here. So I got a spotter since I'm in the broadcast with him. So this outside lane is going to get this restart with us 3 up here.
Okay.
Because
So you're currently working with
Duha
another.
likes the outside. Mike likes the outside. I like the outside.
I like what I'm seeing right now. So just let me know when we are going green, boss man, because
We're going green here. So as soon as we get to the restart zone.
And it looks like we are gonna get ready to go here and. And they're green. Oh, God. Oh, and unfortunately, The outside line not being able to keep up. What a restart. We have Scuttletite dropping way back to 5th place. Running with C-Dot now, the 11 car. Currently running in 5th place with the 51 right on him. Oh, did I just hear contact?
You did, but it's just metal rubbing.
Okay, alright. Currently running with Dahar Jr., who
So we have
was
7 laps to go here.
7 laps to go, and Dahar coming up the outside again. I mean, this man drives like a maniac, drives like a serial killer, but knows what he's doing as he goes into the wall. Commentator's curse. Oh, man. Not helping anybody out. Taking
Nice
out
save, Daha.
Niner. Taking out Niner, and Niner, saving him. I mean, man, what a generous move there by you, Niner.
Daha has he's helped me a lot at these plate tracks.
All right.
I'm trying to catch up to him, and
See if you can make some magic out of a little mistake. We are currently running with MJ Bros and Mike. I know we race in eRacing F1 League. He's talked about putting in some NASCAR work, so this is my first time
hey,
watching him
I'm here,
race.
guys. Let's see if we can get it together. Let's go.
And that's that is your in-race broadcaster, Niner.
Yeah, so we've got Daha, me, and Collins. We're at the 3 in the back of the pack, trying to work together to move up to the front.
All right.
Because as they start racing, we'll be able to catch them a little here and there.
I hear you. And as you see, currently running with Daha, we have these guys trying to get it together and get that speed that Niner was just letting us know about. Oh, well, we have one guy coming off the line. But let's see what the guys up top are up to. And as I was saying, MJ Brass Mike, he says he knows his NASCAR, and this is my first time watching him so far. The man's got talent. He's been up there. He's been fighting, and tough, tight racing up top for sure. Especially when guys are working together.
Yeah, you got Condemned Client, who's really good at these restrictor plate races up front.
I mean, he's been holding the position. I mean, but I will also say DB. I mean, just holding it also. Started out in pole, working his way up every time, and currently fighting for that first place spot. How many laps do we have in race, commentator? And unfortunately, we lost Niner. But Jace D. John in that 16 car. And we just lost communication with MJ Bros, making a move down the outside as DB cuts him off. I'm not sure if they're cutting each other off or they're helping each other, but damn. We got some bumping grinding going on as the 16 and the 20 may have made contact. MJ Bros getting blunt end of that as he falls behind. Man, what is going on right now? What a crazy couple of moves there. What couple? I don't know. I don't even know what term I would use. So damn new to NASCAR. Currently riding in 3rd place with In-Out Town. And the 20 car of DB coming back. and losing momentum, unfortunately, there. The 90. The 90 car Chevy Noah. Oh, do we have some more contact in the back? Looks like MJ Bras passing DB. And DB right behind Mike. Niner is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, my bad. I had a phone call and it made me
All good, brother man.
leave
And we
this.
have the 90 car going down the inside and now can't keep control of his vehicle. Falling all the way to the back. Well, not all the way to the back, but behind the pack. Oh, this is tripping me out. All right, JC John. It was at the end of it.
Oh, that's the end of the stage.
All right. So who did we have up top? Up top, Town 51. I'm not sure if that's truly who won it. I'm just going off by what NASCAR shows. Don't blame me, blame the game.
Yeah, so Condemned Client, Inaltown, Jasty, MJ Bros, DB, DK Brown, King C. Chevy Noah, Duha, and me were the top 10.
Okay. So how many more stints do we have?
I'll let you know in just a second.
Or stages, sorry.
This is the last stage.
The last stage, all right. And looks like they're going green as the 51.
28 laps.
28 laps to go as the 51 keeps it in first place. Let's go ahead and ride in the back of the field and see what's everybody's got to say. 51 stays up top as 16 in second. The 20 car third. The 21 car in fourth. And it looks like they're just bumping and grinding right now all the way down. Great control of these vehicles currently. Everyone's staying in line. Now, currently, what I am interested in seeing is somebody's got to make that move. It's the last stage. Someone's got something to prove.
Oh, we're holding this top line.
And we got people rotating to the outside with Dan coming out in front. Condemned Client falling back as we ride with DB back in the outside. That 16 car right on that 51. Will he be trying to make his own move out the outside, or are they staying in? And looks like the 16 just falls out of line. DB falling into that inside line. No, excuse me. He stays outside as that 98 takes second place as the 16th made a mistake and went a little bit high as Niner tries to make an outside move but can't hold it.
No, I got hit.
Oh, you got hit.
I was
Okay.
lifting for DB. Yeah.
So we got Bras, who is currently, if I'm not mistaken, in second place. That 16 right on his tail. And that 20 of DB trying to get in some action. But I'll tell you, this is some crazy, crazy racing. The fact that you can ride the bumper of another car so hard at this speed is literally insane to me. I mean, you guys can currently see
Is
right
that
now
caution
on the.
is it out?
Is there a caution?
Yeah, caution.
Caution as let's see.
Yeah.
Where is it?
So caution's out.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Because of the guys that wrecked in the back. They're over in turn by the start finish line.
Oh, and we got someone going out in the grass.
So brakes are crazy here. You run a brake bias that's all really wonky.
All right, so what are we thinking for pit strategy here,
Pits
Dan?
are open.
You think anyone's in the pit?
How many laps to go? 23. I'm in 5th. Yeah, I might pit.
And we got Brass going into the pits. The 51 stays out. 16, mostly everyone is going to follow into the pits with one 51 car staying out. The lone survivor. Let's see if this will pay off for him. As we have everybody now. Jesus Christ, so many damn cars at one time. It's pretty fucking sick, I'm not going to lie. And sorry for viewers if this is not rated R, it now will be. Oh, man. Dan, how do you feel for the rest of the race, man? What position are you currently in?
I am. Hold on. I'm in 5th.
5th place. How do you feel for the rest of that race?
I feel like this will be the first time the whole race I get to restart on the inside.
There you go, brother. And what do you think of that 51 car staying out? Is that something
I think
that
he's a sitting duck, and for the
Okay.
first time that I get to start on the inside, so is he. So it's gonna kill me.
Okay. I'm not very optimistic there from your in-race broadcaster, but so we're going to go ahead and jump onto another car. And we have current leader. Oh, I don't know.
Yep, that is correct. It's in the rule book.
The 51 car still in lead. Are you guys going green?
We are.
All right. So we have MJ Brass, that 51 car that decided to stay out. We're going to go ahead and change the camera view. See if we can get a good look of what's to come. We're currently riding with the number 3 the number 16, third place Jasty Jason. And they are green. MJ Brass getting a start. A great start. As he overtakes for the lead. We got a lot of wobbly cars. Currently running with your in-race broadcaster, Niner Dan. Currently riding in 8th place. Catching right behind the field. Holding gray line as we have cars going outside. What's going on? What's going to happen here? Great maneuvering by Niner to hold this place. Holding his line. Currently riding with the 18 car, riding on Dan. Now in that 51 car who's trying to get back into the action. Right under MJ Brass as Dan takes the lead on the outside with the 18 and the 4 of Scuttle Tight. Still trying to figure out what that means. Is just right on their tail with
DB, you're a motherfucker.
And with my man Niner, almost made a great move out the outside. With that 51 just overtaking that 4
That's why we
car.
practice, so I can learn you do that bullshit in practice. You do it in the race too, don't you?
Whoo! Looks like some heated words are being exchanged right
That's because
now.
they left me out to dry in the draft. I was the guy pushing them from behind, and all three of them dropped down as soon as they could and didn't leave a spot for me.
And we hear it here first from your in-race commentator.
Now, DB did apologize to me as soon as he dropped down and saw that he had left me. He said, "Oh man, I'm sorry, Niner." Well, he did the same
Okay.
shit to me in practice last night too.
Okay. All right. So, friends made up.
Sorry only goes so far in the
Sorry.
race.
Hell yeah. You tell them, brother. As we currently sit with the 20 car, um, leading the race as the 18 is, I don't know if he's going to make a move. Are they working together? What's the deal here,
Oh,
Niner?
we got 18 to go, 10 laps of fuel.
So so you guys have to pit again.
Oh yeah, we have to do green flag pit stops unless we have a caution.
Wow. So I'm wondering, is everybody hoping for a caution right now, or
No, we wanted to go green.
well, let's go green? Well, let's go green, boys. Keep that line straight as we ride with that 20 car. Let's go ahead and ride with the back of our friend in-race commentator, Niner Dan,
Yeah,
in
and
that
I'm pushing
36
Daha,
car.
and Daha is not afraid to make moves. So if he goes high, I'm going to go high. I'm just going to follow the 4 car.
Yeah,
Daha
I
is a
know.
great drafter.
I hear you on that. I would follow that scuttle tight, whatever. I'm still trying to figure out what that means, car. I would follow him to the end because he makes some hella crazy moves, and damn, dog, scuttle tight. Get it if you don't have it. Currently riding with the 18 Monster car, who, like I said earlier, was riding DB's tail and is still riding DB's tail. With everyone still in perfectly tip-top shape, straight line.
Dude, we're loose as fuck. What do you mean tip-top shape?
I mean, look, man, I'm calling it what I see it. I've not seen anybody going wide, like the past 2 stages. It's been a lot, tighter. I guess the word that I'm trying to use. As we watch MJ Brass in that 98 car, just also, I mean, I'm just gonna keep saying this over and over and over again, but on the tail of that 18 car. I mean, anybody that I do commentate on and they're behind somebody, I'm gonna probably say they're on that tail. Except for when the 98 car of the Peanuts is involved, because they're right on their nuts. But we are currently going to go ahead and watch this 4th place 51 in Town.
All right, don't forget to pit. You can't pit with less than 5 to go.
You can't pit with less than 5 laps to go fuel-wise?
Oh, you
Or
can't?
in the race? How many more
So I
laps
have
do we
10
have?
laps to go of fuel, and we have 14 laps left in the race.
Does
But you
does an
can't pit with less
undercut
than
does an undercut help here?
we can't pit with less than 5 to go, so everybody's going to be hitting pit road here within the next 10 laps.
Okay. I mean, DV holding that line and has been for I believe 2 stages now. Everybody keeping it in line. I mean, these guys, I mean, they're keeping it in a straight line. I mean, we got the 4 car going a little bit wide. That scuttle tight, not so tight.
All right, I've got 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And about 8 laps left.
There are 12 to go.
12 to go. Terrible math by me, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're good, dude.
At 11 laps to go. I wonder when these guys are going to start making their pit runs.
I'm waiting to hear.
So everybody goes in a group. Got a couple guys going wide. Looks like our friend and in-race commentator, one of the unfortunate ones to lose a bit of speed, but catching up fairly quickly as we have 10 laps to go. And as our friend Niner tells us, you have to pit with more than 5 laps to go.
Yeah, and somebody's about to hit pit road. 51 car that stayed out and didn't pit when everybody else pitted. He's going to have to, he has to pit now.
And he is pitting now.
But he's pitting by himself, so when he comes out, he's not going to have any draft help.
Unfortunate. As to now why I understand you all do want to pit together. Understandable. As the 4 car, that scuttle tight, making a move on the outside, but nope, coming back on the inside. Not being able to hold that position or get past.
Yeah, I lifted so that he could.
I got you. So as it follows, we have DB in first. DK Brown in that
Hey, I'm gonna have
18
to
monster.
pit. I'm gonna have to pit this lap if anybody can pit with me. This lap coming right now.
MJ Bros in third place. Daha Jr. in that number 4 in fourth
So
place.
me and the 20 car are pitting right now together.
Okay. So you have Niner and Dan.
Actually, now I think everybody's pitting. So when you go to pit road, you go below the yellow line, just to signal to the broadcasters that you're pitting. And then you go around turn 3 and 4 here, and it's going to be a fast run, slam on the brakes.
All right. What a crazy move there. And who's that car that decided to stay out? That 51 car.
How the fuck did I get a red flag or a black flag? Are you kidding me?
And the commentator, in-race commentator, black flagged.
Everybody got a black flag. We all were speeding going into the pits.
Everybody with a penalty. Let's see. Will that 51 car be making a comeback? Does this help the 51 car since everybody has a black flag?
I believe it does. Like the 51 car might be the beneficiary of the black flag.
Wow, and everybody getting a black flag. What? Talk about an unfortunate series of events here. I have no idea what the hell is going on right now. Looks like that 51 car is going to be the beneficiary of that because he just passed everybody coming out of pit lane. I mean, just ran with what might be the stage win. Wow.
Yep, I'm here.
Wow. I don't know what just happened. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if that 51 car is currently in the lead or
No,
not.
the leader's currently the 98.
The leader is the 98. Oh, shit. I was completely wrong then. So we have that 98 of MJ Bros in the lead with a what looks like a very, very big lead.
16 and a half seconds over myself and DB and Daha, but the three of us are linked up, and we're going to be the three fastest cars on the track because I think we're the only three that have drafting help right now.
I mean, from what it looks like, you guys are all in the line with that 18, more than a couple of cars behind Bros. I mean, with these guys having such a big gap between them,
Oh, yeah, we've already
is it?
gained 2 seconds on Mike.
Wow, talk about cutting the lead there. So, Dan, you gotta remind these guys you're in the back, but tell them not to drop you, man.
Oh, no, I got these. We're good. We're working together. Oh, we're definitely the three fastest cars on the track.
And I'm not sure if that 18 car is catching up to Bros. Yeah, looks like that 18 car is catching up to Bros. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe not just keeping a straight line there.
Yeah, so, I mean, we've already knocked off 6 seconds off of Mike's gap that he had on us. We're
So
coming.
down to 10 seconds from that 16 seconds. I mean, that is time shaving right there, ladies and gentlemen. These guys working together is, like I said, they might not be on the same team, but the fact that they still work together to try to get it. I mean, they understand the game and they understand the way you race. And
Well, Daha, DB, and I have all raced in a league last year together. So the three of us know each other driving style, and especially right here at Daytona.
okay, and then, like I said, you gotta understand how to race, and these guys definitely know. So let's see what we got going on up top. And that 18 car does catch MJ Bros, who is still currently in the lead. And you have the three guys, the three stooges back here. Nah, just joking on that end, guys. No, you got these guys out here bunched up in a trio, attacking,
No more
and
cautions.
no more cautions. How many laps do we have left there, man?
3.
3 laps to go. And how much time do you guys still have to catch
9.
up? 9 seconds. Well, can they do it? We're going to find out. As we sit with current leader MJ Bros. Behind him, that monster 18. Getting a little loose there. Is that 18 trying to make a move? I don't know. But 2 laps to go. And we're going to
Oh,
stay
yeah.
with
Thank you for asking.
the current stage winner, MJ Bros. Or no, the current stage leader, sorry, MJ Bros. White flag, white flag. 1 lap to go. And is that 18 car going to make a move on the outside? It's something that I'm interested in as MJ Brass goes wide. And that 18 car is looking to make a move. Trying to catch up to this 18 car. Right. Ooh, went a little wide and looks like MJ Bros will hold that lead for that stage 3 win. Great racing from the eRacing XFINITY League. The inaugural race of the season ever.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining me, Paul. That was a lot of fun, man.
Oh no, man! Thank you for having me. This is an experience, and definitely helped me out for Saturday night. I'll have to say. Great racing by everybody on the field. Congratulations to MJ Russ, third stage winner. Who? So how do we figure out who the overall winner is here?
Yeah, I'm about to invite who was the top three. I took a picture of it.
And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not
Okay.
allowed to see who the winners are, as we stated earlier.
It's
NASCAR.
on. Yeah. Let me add these people here. Hell yes, let's go. Um,
All right, I'm about to get some knowledge delivered here by the in-race commentator. Gotta give me the works, the goods.
hold on. It's Bross, uh, Jassy, and who was the third one?
DB.
DK. DK.
So it shows first place in O-Town,
Hey, Mike, when
second.
you get over here, will you invite DK? Thanks.
I have no idea what's going on. I just work here.
They're coming.
No, I'm just trying to figure out who finished first,
All
second,
right.
and third.
I sent y'all an invite.
As we currently wait for the top 3 finishers of tonight's race, we would like to remind you of when's our next race here, Niner?
What's that? Next race next week at Auto Club.
Next week at Auto Club, and I'm assuming that is also on a Wednesday.
It is. They're all on Wednesdays, 8:45.
8:45, guys, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can join next week. But we are currently now joined by the top 3 finishers of tonight's race. You guys are gonna have to tell me who finished in what position because I can't tell off the broadcasting view, unfortunately.
It was or MJ finishing first. DK, I believe, finished second, and Jassy finished third.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Congratulations to everybody that made it here tonight on the podium, and for that race winner, MJ Bras. Congratulations, man. We're gonna go ahead and wait to hear from you. We're gonna go ahead and start in third place tonight. Jasty, how was that race, man? Congratulations on that third place.
Hey, hold on. I just want people to know Jassy just started playing this game not long ago,
Okay,
and
how long are we talking?
dude has gotten so good just in since the start of like I don't know last week. I think I raced a Daytona race with him, and he's leaps and bounds finishing third in this race tonight. So man, definitely congratulations.
Well, big ups to you, Jasty. And to add to the end of that, let us also know how long you've been playing NASCAR. Well, I mean, no, that's great. I mean, first time, for the inaugural race, not bad, holding on to a podium finish, and
Yeah.
great work, man. Great, solid work.
He is not lying. He's not lying there. There was a mass group of speeding penalties there with about 6 to go uh, that definitely altered the outcome of this race. Um, but I think Mike would have probably got it anyway. So, uh, but yeah, DK, what was it like? Second place, man, in that 18 car. You ran around a lot, towards the back of the field with me tonight, just kind of seeing what was happening. As everybody's trying to stay in that straight line. Nobody was wanting to make moves. Anytime, Duha would jump to the outside, I'd try to go with him, and then we'd go to the back. So you're running around back there, but somehow squeaked out second place, man. How'd that happen? And congratulations, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I spent most of the race going to the back, seeing how I could drive through the field. The first stage, I dropped back, drove back up to fourth by the end of the stage, and then second stage was the same way. And then the third stage, I just think we got behind DB there and pushed him out in front of Mike. And like the speeding penalties, everybody sped, and me and Mike and Jasty were the only ones who got on pit road clean. So came home second.
I want to add to that. That was definitely some great racing that I saw. You guys were definitely keeping that straight line. I mean, just to see that technique and the way that you guys maneuver these vehicles to help each other. I don't know how many times I said it during the damn race, but the fact that y'all just ride each other like that is and that fucking straight in that line, it's incredible to see at that speed.
Okay. Obviously, someone who doesn't play this game. That was the worst part of the whole freaking race. Are you kidding?
I mean,
Staying in a
that's
straight line, it's like an accordion, man. Anytime someone in front lifts, everybody piles into the line. And
hey
we're
man,
just
I'm
sitting
just
there
trying
in
to
a
see
straight
some
line.
cool shit happen, man, and
It's all
that I
right.
thought was
Hey,
pretty cool.
we were taking our kindergarten lessons on how to be in a straight line and using them to our advantage
There you
tonight.
Oh
go,
yeah,
So
aerodynamics
at least we all know we have a kindergarten level line follow the leader thing.
of
Um,
understanding, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
All right,
and then I want to throw my pick to win tonight. Before we started, I said it was going to be Mike or Condemned,
yeah,
and here he is,
and
MJ winning the race. And like I said, with the pit strategy, with people speeding or not speeding, I still think Mike would have had that. That Ford Mustang was fast. He was definitely somebody I like to be behind. So, Mike, tell us a little about your race tonight and how you've been working with Jassy, getting him faster. I like to hear people talk about how they're helping other people. That's really cool.
Yeah, so my race tonight was pretty clean, consistent, good stage points. I think I got third and a second or a third and a fourth, so it's a good start. But yeah, I've been working with Justy here the last week, um, trying to get him cars tightened up to his need. He doesn't like to drive as loose as I did, and I ended up building him a car for here. And I actually decided I liked it so much, I decided to drive it tonight. So it ended up working out. Didn't speed, and DK took care of me there in the last set of laps.
and from what I definitely saw, you running in that field, man, uh, working your way up into these tight positions where you're just going back and forth with guys going on the outside, going on the inside. When do you decide to stick with the move and ride as hard as you can to get to the position that you want? Do you make that decision?
I think it really depends, but normally if I'm about farther back than third or fourth, I'll
Hmm.
just try to jump to the outside and try to get a little bit farther. I'm okay with sitting second or third, especially at plate tracks. You got to, saving gas is always in the back of your mind too. So it's nice to run behind the leader and save a little bit. And when it comes to go time there at the end, you nail the pit stop and see what happens.
And now the pit stop you did, man. Great racing by MJ Brass tonight, picking up that win here at the inaugural race for E Series
Wow.
Xfinity Racing League.
Yeah.
Or
And if you
yeah,
like what you saw tonight, guys, you can always catch us with a bunch of these guys, actually. Mike, Paul, who's up in the booth tonight, King C. DB to Best. They all race over on the F1 series, also broadcast right here on this YouTube channel every Monday night at 8:10. And make sure you guys tune in this coming Saturday, where Paul Gonzalez and Jay Dameron will be broadcasting the start to the Kill Switch Season 4 right here. Or no, we'll be at Talladega. We decided to pick a different. They picked a different super speedway for us to race on instead of Daytona. So we'll be at Talladega Saturday night, and that'll be right here at 8:45 with the dual races, and then 9:30 for the race. So thanks for joining us tonight. The inaugural eRacing Xfinity race, brought to you by Walker Tire and Auto of Eastern North Carolina, and we will see you guys next week.
Thanks for joining, guys.